I've got plans. We're starting off with boosting the boys. You're probably wondering what this is. This is a series where I'm going to try and help my friends get better at Rocket League by pointing out what they're doing wrong, how they can improve, and this is stuff which can apply to you guys. So yeah, if you're looking at some of this, if you're watching this, you could probably use this to help you. So yeah, first person I'm going to be helping my friend Jake MFX. So he played with me. We played on here. This is my second account, by the way, so don't think that, you know, I've barely got any stuff. Chillax. So let's go to the replays. So I've saved the replay and I've had a look at what he did wrong and what he could do better and what he needs to improve. And I'm going to tell you this right now. And then I will post another video, part 2 of this, showing him what he can do and seeing if there's any improvement. I will look at another replay to see if there is any improvement. So, here's the replay. As you can see, it's me, Big MFX, against 2 All-Star AIs. So he's quite low level, so this should be easier. I'm around a plat 2. But I do know how to watch I know Rocket League tactically. Let's just pause. Let's get on to play view. So yeah, he was just playing as a guest. And then we're gonna get rid of that. So yeah, I'm just gonna go through the replay, and if there's points which I wanna like say something, I'll pause it and I'll show you. And yeah. One sec, I need to get this up. Damn it. Wait. Yeah. Starting off, as you can see, it's me on kickoff. Alright, it's the first mistake. You'll notice this kickoff happens, so kickoff, meets in the middle, goes to the left. Now here you can see Wolfman is there to attack. Gonna dribble, maybe around the corner or something. And Jake decides that he's gonna boost. And at this point, that is a terrible idea. He's gonna get completely beat to the ball. Wolfman ends up missing, meaning that Jake's push has a chance to hit the ball. He then misses completely. So one thing straight away is that he needs to try and angle his player, because you can see he angles it right and then aims to the left. He ends up. Oh wait. Nope, not that. I want to fly. Let me fly. You can see. Oh, no. Getting used to controls, alright. So you can see he goes here. You can see he's angled to hit it over here. He's angled to hit the ball here, which is not good because the ball's not going to hit here. And you can see the ball doesn't hit here. He continues going left. He completely misses the ball. So then, yeah. Comes back, he gets downed. So he can't do anything here. Sort of comes back in. So, I am going on an attack. I am hopefully going to try and cross it in off the corner. Jake's in actually a pretty good position here. He's sort of waiting for it. He can go for a near post. If it goes back post, he can go for it. You can see that it actually goes quite bad. It's not a great pass. So he reverses, goes for it again. It's a very good 50-50 there. Let's have another look at that. So, oh my word. There we go. So you can see as it comes in, Jake's actually second to it. You can see the mountain is much closer to the ball. You can see the distance there. No, not as close as to that. And you can see here, Mountain's already here. Mountain should win this if he plays it right. But Jake manages to go above Mountain, managing to catch on the top of Mountain's car and wins it. This is something which a lot of players can do, is if you are in a 50-50 and you are sort of in 50-50, going above the other player is a very good strategy, and it is a very good thing. It's very useful. Because you can see here, Jake is second to the ball, so he reverses to get it, It hits the ceiling, he's second. He goes above, manages to hit it to the side. It's a very good 50-50 there. But here is a mistake. So, Jake passes the ball back. Now that's good. He ends up almost cutting me off. But he doesn't, he saves it. So yeah, we'll get past this. We don't care about this. We don't care about this. So it rolls. He passes it back. Oh my god. He passes it back. He sees that I'm back. He goes, yeah, I'm going to pass it. That's good. Only thing is, he sort of cuts across. Almost hit him. Needs to be aware. He is aware though, so that's good. I get it to go back. There, that is a massive mistake. So you can see the pass goes back. So, Jake here. He should be going to get boost. Probably in this corner. That is the best place to go, either in net or in the corner. Because the best way is, you can see from here, the two players are situated on this half of the field. This third. They're not in the middle, they're on this right side. So if Jake sits in the net, he's not going to get hit. The ball's not going to go over. You can see there's loads of time and space. Jake has loads of time to either get that middle boost there, or go and get this back boost, or pick up little boost packs and go to net. Jake doesn't do either of them. He now does go back and goes to the net. But you'll see he very quickly turns in. I get a hit to follow it up. There's no one challenging at this point. And Jake ends up going in the way trying to hit it. He ends up missing, and I end up scoring off that hit. But what Jake did there is what you do not want to do. Cutting in when your teammate is dribbling is the worst thing, because if you mess up and give the opponents the ball, neither you or your teammate can get to the ball. So yeah, you'll see here, Jake's on kick if I leave it for him. He's in a 1 versus 2, but he plays it very right. So I'll try and get it in slow motion here. What is the button for slow motion? I do not know. Oh, that's not right. Yikes. Oh, there we go. That one? Nope. I don't know what the button is to slow-mo. Oh, show controls, I'm having a meltdown. Wait, speed menu, you hold A. So we'll go to 25%, and then we'll go back. Alright, this is gonna be a bit slow. So he goes in, he actually goes quite far left, but it allows him to get a good position. Comes in, now you see he goes left, jumps, and uses the tip of his car. You'll see that this gives him a very good advantage. You see both of these hit the ball low. Jake hits it higher than both of them. This means the ball goes up, and because he's higher, it means he hits the ball last, resulting in the ball going that way. It's very useful for him. We'll go back to following Jake. So yeah, that helps him win the kickoff. Now Jake instantly tries to go for the ball, which is good. He actually gets a nice shot, which is blocked. He tries to go for that near post, which I like, trying to get a quick goal. But here he does it again. He tries a pass back. Last time it was alright, but this time I'm going for the ball and he hits it straight over my head. Hence why doing back passes at low ranks is not advised. Don't try them. He also then blocks me hitting the ball again. So the thing is, if you're going to try a back pass, it has to be good because they are very risky, especially at low ranks. If you're not anything which isn't gold or above, you should never try back passes because they probably won't work. Because they probably won't go, the player you're passing to probably won't be able to deal with it very well. And you see there he ends up panicking because it didn't go well. He ends up missing and just blocking his teammates. So you should never panic in that situation, you should sort of just leave it. But he makes up for himself. So he misses it there, blocks me hitting it. He cuts in when he needs to, when he should do. He should be cutting in there. He sees that. It's good timing. He sees Wolfman coming in. And he very quickly goes to hit it onto that side, which he does. He sees Mountain, hits it again. Ends up being a very good pass for me. He was going to dribble at him. It's a very good pass for his teammate in the middle, and it's 2-0. It's a very, very good start. So you can see it's my kickoff, and Jake actually waits. A very, very good position. Sitting around that dotted line is a very good position. Because if the ball goes high, you still have a good chance to hit it. He has a lot of boost. If you go too close, the ball could very well just go over you. You can see he's still in a good position to go for it. But you can see I'm going for it here. And it ends up being a mistake, because Jake ends up just hitting me into it and it misses. If you see your teammate shooting the ball, you should definitely leave it. You see here he tries to recover, makes a mistake. There's a counter-attack. There's a counter-attack on, and we have to defend this now. Luckily though, Louis, I keep saying, referring to myself in the third person, I do manage to deal with it. And put it to the side. So he goes forward. Now Jake goes for it. I end up leaving him to this. He gets demoed. I'm going to leave it at that, but I'm just going to leave it at that. So in this position, he has a very good chance to shoot. You'll notice that the ball has gone. It's a very, very good position to score. If you're ever in a chance to shoot like that, it is very good. So the ball bounces down. It bounces away. It's bouncing towards Jake, and it's his. He's going to get to this ball first. One mistake every low level makes is they boost full into it. They think they need to go full speed, and you see here, he's going to hit it. Here, he's not. He goes in a straight line, ends up completely missing. And yeah. I end up almost scoring that. But you'll see Jake there, he needs to focus on, if you're in that position, you need to focus on hitting the target. Trying to go full speed doesn't work. You need to hit the target. Because there's a good chance it'll go in. As long as it's on target, it'll go in. Going for full speed is not advised. At low ranks, you'll see that a lot where players rush in and completely miss. Because they just haven't lined it up properly. They've not given themselves enough time to line it up, and so they end up rushing it and just messing it up. Now you see here, we'll go back. So Jake actually gets in a good position. He's going towards net. He's trying to pick up the little boost pads, and the ball's coming back. Now, he is hitting this first, but he misses, which is not very good. Yet again, problems of rushing in and not, lining it up. You need to line it up first. He gets a good recovery there, where it hits off me and the opposition player. Now, you won't be able to see this. I ended up shooting that. It was an open goal. So yeah, it's 3-0 at the moment. The team's doing well. I'll say because of me and just 3 shots. So, here. You see what I mean when the ball can go over your head. Jake has no chance in this situation. He has no way of hitting that ball. He does end up going for... He does try to go for the kickoff. But as soon as you see your teammate ahead, you should always try and stop. Or tell your teammate who's going. So you see he's not in a good position. He ends up getting bumped as well. That's not a good position for him. And yeah, that's just a goal. There's no way he would have made that. He was AFK for a couple of seconds as well. It's 3-1 because you can see off kickoff, if you get too close and you're not hitting it, it's a mistake. He does it again here, but gets lucky that I end up winning it. It's a nice 50-50 there, meets it in the middle. But you see he's very clearly trying to hit the ball. You see he's backwards to goal. If he hits his ball, he's probably going to hit it into his own net. You will see this at low ranks all the time. High level players hate ball chasers with a passion. Because all they'll do is end up hitting it into their own net when they're going backwards. They'll hit it. They'll just keep hitting it in a straight line, trying to guide it towards the other half of the pitch. And you'll see here, Jake's doing that. He's going towards his own net. He can see me going for it. He doesn't need to go for it. He's boosting towards the ball as well. And one thing you'll notice slow players do is boost everywhere. One thing you can do is flip. Flipping does give you speed, and it's actually very fast. If you watch me, you'll see it. I flip a lot instead of using boost. It saves a lot of boost, and it's a very, very helpful thing to do. Yeah, you should never go... If you're backwards to net, if there's someone else who can hit it and is in a better position, always let them go for it. And you see what happens when he goes backwards. Boom, straight into me, bump straight into me. He does try and move out the way, but just because he's in that position, he ends up blocking me, which is not good. And it leads to a goal scoring opportunity, which ends up being missed, which is very lucky. It should be 3-2 right now. So yeah, I bring it forward. Jake does want to hit it, so obviously I'm not going to hit this again. He ends up missing. It's a high shot. I'll let him off because it's a very difficult shot. So then here. No, I'll let him off for that. I left him off for that. So he's in a good position here. You can see this. I tend to do a very similar thing. I tend to go to the back post. But it's very preference based. Here he's in a very good position. He expects the ball to go over the front post. So if I fly. Oh, that was flying, damn it. There we go. He's expecting the ball to maybe go around here and land about here. He is very far out, so he needs to get in close. If we have a look, he has 0 boost. The ball doesn't go there, but having 0 boost in that situation is very bad. He's nowhere near close enough. So he needs to get closer in that situation. It was a very good position though. It depends where you think the ball's going to go, whether you think it's going to be in the front or the back. There's a good pass, but we'll see at low levels, gets intercepted. Don't ever try pass this to your teammates, either going backwards. You can try them across, but you saw there, it just got intercepted straight away. Ball comes down here. It's all like a very good pass, you know? It's just too slow, it just gets taken out. I can't do anything there. I just have to wait to control the ball. There's a good recovery there. Goes forward, I make the save. You can see Jake here still. Sort of ball chasing. Here he actually sits in the middle. And he does try and score that goal. I end up scoring it off the defender. It's 4-1. So yeah. Good kickoff. I do want to point something out there. Alright, so 25%. And then I go 3, 4. He comes in. They'll meet at a similar time. You can see the early flip allows him to basically get his car. The most surface area is going to hit the car. So you can see literally all of this is going to hit the car for Jake. The AI, that little bit at the front is going to hit it. You can see Jake's also angling his car to the right. More than Wolfman is to this side. So the ball goes over here. Very good for Jake. So it's a very good kickoff for low level. So yeah, we'll go back to 100% and we will attach to Jake again. So yeah. He ends up missing it on the wall. I cross it in. And I almost score. Here, Jake should score. But he doesn't read it correctly. He flips. This is one of those which could make or break a game, you know? At low ranks, at low levels, these are the goals you need to score. So he ends up going too low. For a higher shot, you can jump, tilt your car back, and then flip. So your car is higher. But you can see there, his car was very low to the ground. He did or you can double jump into it. So you can see he was very low to the ground. Now, one thing you'll notice is Jake always has 0 boost. He never goes to get corner boosts. You always want to rotate to the corners. If you're not hitting the ball, you go for a full boost, 100 boost. Either in your corners or in the middle. Don't try and go for them in the opposition corners. Once you get to higher ranks, you can start doing that, but don't do it at low ranks. Just go for the back boosts. Go for the boosts in your corners. Go for the ones at middle if you need to. You can see he's always running out of boost, and he's basically just being left out to play. Here, that's not a very good play. So, the ball's going back. In defense, it's very good to let one person do what they're doing. You'll notice it a lot at any rank. If 2 people try and do different things, it messes up completely. So Louis controls it very nicely. I keep talking myself in third person. I control it very nicely, and I'm ready to hit again. Jake actually does hit this ball. And you'll notice the defender's right there. So he goes past me, and this AI very well could have gotten a shot from goal. Jake's lucky that it ended up missing. Oh, that was nice. So, nope. Wait, oh my. Yeah. Bloody hell. Oh no, I was on Jake. This is a good position. I hit it, and I can't hit it again. He's very quick to it. Hits it, misses the boost. Could have picked up any of those boosts there as he went forward. It's a good pass. I end up scoring it, he could have scored it. But yeah, very well there from Jake. Good. Hitting the ball around the corner is very useful at those lower ranks, just crossing it in.
60 seconds left on the clock.
So, oh wait, we'll look at that kickoff. So yeah, it's 5-1. If you can't tell, we're going to win this game. Jake goes in. Oh, Neil. I meant to go higher. Oreo. Jake kind of goes in the middle. He's very low to the ground. And you can see the front part of his car is very low. These two are much higher. You can see they end up winning just by being higher. And it ends up going off to the side. Pull that to 100%. Go to this. Boom. So, I get a very bad hit though. That is a stupid hit. It's 5-2. He goes to the corner, and Jake has a very good hit. That's a very, for low level, that's a great hit. You can see Jake's very close here. It's maybe a bit closer than he should do. Wolfman's going forward. So Jake, what he tries to do is go high. He does it a bit late, but it's fine. It works. He ends up hitting it against the corner, and it ends up being a very good setup for me. It wasn't intentional, but it ended up being a very good block. He has a 1v2. You can see not as high. Ends up going off to the side. What he's doing there, I'll never know. Don't try and hit the ball if you're going backwards. Let your teammate do it. You can see he got it. You can see Jake just jumping for joy. He's just using all his boost. Here. If your teammate is on the corner in defense. So get it here. About now. So. I'm going into the corner and rotate. Jake should just rotate back to the net. Corner boost. You know. Same thing as before. You'll see Jake goes for it. Meaning that he's right behind me. Something you should never do. If one teammate's in the corner, never have your other teammate in the corner. It goes straight over both of them. You can see it actually does go in front of the net. No goals are scored. Jake tries to hit it backwards. Just being silly at that point. But he's not going to hit that, it was too high.
30 seconds left on the clock.
So yeah. Jake, he's at the front post. You see, if the ball goes back post, he needs to be the back post. If the front, it goes front. He expects it to go front with the ones I missed earlier. Which is fair enough. Something you should never do. Don't drive backwards. Never drive backwards. You shouldn't. Driving backwards is, you just don't get as much control. You'll see here, he misses. He doesn't line it up correctly. And it actually does bounce in front of the net. I actually get a very, very good hit there. Pinging it off. And then you'll see here the AIs end up glitching out. And I dribble forward and score. 0 seconds. But yeah. This game finishes 7-2 on that 0 second clock. And yeah. So things to work on. So from that game, there's a few things we saw, which could be improved. And there's a few things I'll show you. So there's obviously one is when hitting the ball when you're going fast. You'll see a lot of people is alright. So we'll get the ball moving. We'll get the ball to roll down this. So when they're boosting in, they end up misjudging it, either going to the side. So what they'll do is they'll judge a line there, so that's hitting. So they draw a line there, and you'll see that obviously they don't angle it to the shot and they end up missing, or they try and angle it too much and they try and predict it and go like that. They don't predict the path of the ball correctly. To help this is just sort of practice. It's getting better really. But one thing is, don't go fast. Just try and... So, I get the ball going fast again. Right, so we go down here. Instead of boosting forward, we're gonna use it a little bit. So every time we don't boost, we can turn. You know, you can sort of make your shot more and more accurate. You can see that by doing little bits, I can angle it better. I've got a chance to angle it instead of just going like this. Instead of just going like that and just, you know, missing. Oh, it could have missed. So yeah, if we go like this, if you go like this, you'll notice that a lot of players go like this to the side. If you're boosting with the ball, chances are it's going to miss because you're going to keep going to one side. But if you just do little bits, you see I'm keeping up with the ball. I can keep up with the ball, I can stay behind it, and I can angle it better because I've got more time to position it. Yeah, just don't go too ahead of the ball. Oh, reset the ball. Another thing is 50-50s. I did point them a lot. Kickoffs, you'll see 50-50s. But you'll see there was one over here which Jake managed to win. You know, the one which he ended up blocking to the side. With 50-50s, it all comes down to practicing, and usually the better player will win. 50-50s comes down to your position, your speed, how you hit the ball, where you're going to hit the ball, how your car is angled, and then it's compared to the other person, and obviously it's all sort of, you know, whoever's done it better will sort of win, you could say. So yeah, 50-50 take practice. Now, another thing I noticed is that crossing. So when crossing, at low ranks, I suggest you go around the corner. One good thing to do is hitting the ball high. You'll see that it actually makes it more difficult to hit. If the ball's high, low players will struggle to hit. So yeah, when crossing, try and go high. Another thing you can try and do is hit the ball. Oh, no. I'll set it up again. So you're going in. One good thing to do. Oh, I've got an itchy ankle. Yeah, so one good thing to do is if you're coming into an angle like that, so let the ball roll, and then boost into it, and then do that. If you can hit that off the corner, look at the shot it sets you up for. You can see it sets you up for a good shot. If you can sort of lift the ball up, like that, into the corner, if it hits, like, this little groove, there's a little groove here, but if the ball hits this bit, it will bounce up, like that. So instead of that, instead of going like this and just bouncing down, it will bounce up, which is going to be very good for crossing in and shooting. One thing is defense. I said it a lot in positioning. So the ball is going around the corner. One player goes in the corner, other player sits in the net. It's very good to sit in the net facing the corner. Sitting in the net's good because you can very quickly turn around and block it if someone shoots. And then if someone's in that corner, if you hit the ball and your teammate goes to the corner, try and boost to the boost and just try and get back as quickly as possible. Pretty much the last thing is rotating, which I just did. So one thing is if you hit the ball, it goes. Let's say you've hit the ball and then your teammate's gonna hit the ball. The ball goes off. What you need to do is find the boost closest to you. Probably not that one. An enemy just took that. So you need to pick one of the three. Now, if your teammate's on a good attack, you want to just go across and go like that. Or you can pick up little pads. Little pads are very useful. Because let's say you're driving back, you've got ball come on, you quickly try and find some pads. And you get, look, there you've just got about like 40 boost, which can be very useful. And then, yeah, like I said, always go for the back ones. These back ones are really good. If you're on an attack, go for the middle ones. These can be very good, because, yeah, and then, yeah, small boost pads are very, very useful. Always pick as many small boost pads as you can. Always pick them up. So yeah, that is pretty much it. So yeah, part 2 will be released later. And that'll be of me seeing how it goes with Jake, how he's improved. I hope this has helped you lower players sort of bronze ranks. If you're bronze rank, this is a very good video to watch. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Watch part 2 to see the effects that this impact has had. So I will be talking to my friend Jake, or MFX Gamertag, and I'll watch him play, and I'm going to try and give him tips and that, see if he can get any better. And then I'll get another replay from a later date, and I'll show you that one. It won't be as long. It'll be in part 2, or maybe even in part 3. But I'll just quickly run through what happens in that replay, sort of showing you what has improved and why it's made him a better player. So yeah, thank you for watching this video. Do stay tuned for part 2 and maybe even a part 3, probably part 2 and 3. So yeah, if you want to see how this will help you improve, watch part 2 and 3. Thank you guys for watching, and see ya.